Bitchy here back, giving you another show. Child here back with another installment of Storytime with Bitchy. And on today's Storytime with Bitchy, child, um, I don't even think it's bittersweet. I think it's great news. Today's story time has to do with my time in Los Angeles coming to a close. Yes, DB is ready to move out of LA. If you've been following my story and you've been watching, you know that I, from Chicago originally, 4 years ago, I wanted to, um, actually, no, so 4 years ago, four and a half ish, 5 ish years ago, I visited LA with my best friend Landon. Shout out to Landon. We came out here for what? I think it was like 5 or 6 days. Child stayed at a little rinky dink motel in Hawthorne, California, and just Uber to like Hollywood, the downtown area, Santa Monica Beach, Venice, rode the bikes from Santa Monica to Venice. And then those 4 to 5 days or 5 to 6 days, I absolutely fell in love with Los Angeles, bitch. I was like, bitch, I need to live here. Like, this energy, bitch, this heat, the ability to go to a beach whenever I want to, the ability to possibly see a celebrity anytime I step outside of my door. Um, just the possibility to take that chapter of life where I was in 2015 and 2016 and close that chapter and start over a whole new chapter in a whole new city, whole new state that I had only visited once, um, was just so exciting and just such the move for me. So, child, when I got back to Chicago, I hopped in Miss Hyundai Elantra, my hatchback Elantra, bitch, and I Ubered every day until December 4th, 2016, and bought a one-way ticket to Los Angeles. Now, child, I came out here to LA. Didn't have anywhere to stay. I stayed with Landon's cousin, who, when we visited, had showed us around. He was like, "Okay, me and my husband are in the Maldives, and you can stay at our place for about a week and a half or 2 weeks. And then, just stay there. Yeah, get on your feet." So I did that, child. Got there. I walked around the corner the first 2 days that I got there. Found a job the first 2 days that I got there. Working at a pizza shop. Shout out Z Pizza in West Hollywood. Worked at Z Pizza. Stacked my coins up. The following week, I had another job at Shake Shack. Weekly pay on top of the Z Pizza pay. So, and then 2 to 3 weeks, actually 4 weeks after arriving, had a room for rent. Bam. 1 month, 2 jobs, and a room. So I'm like, yes, ma'am, honey. This was the move, bitch. I just had so much good luck when I first got here, y'all. I expected to be like, okay, bitch, you ain't got no more money, ho. You saved up only like $1,500, which went away very quickly after getting to LA, needing to Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere was not just a song; it was a reality. Okay. So I expected to get out here and they'd be like, okay, but you're going to have to go sleep on Santa Monica Beach with them hobos until you get your shit together. But no, 1 month later, I had 2 jobs and I had a room. So I'm like, okay, this is the move. So in time, I was able to work my way up. I only took those food jobs because I needed money. Anybody who knows me knows that my resume is very long and full of 9 to 5 office, corporate type jobs, honey. Food, it's not beneath me, but it's not something that I would do willingly unless I just needed the money to, hold me over until I got, on my feet. So I worked my way up, honey. Got into these corporate jobs, worked for Hulu. Child, added Hulu to the resume, added the Los Angeles Dodgers to the resume, added Uber Corporate to the resume, added Postmates, not even a corporate, but a very innovative department of Postmates working with robots to the resume. And now working at this amazing company that I'm working at now that's only going to get bigger and bigger, corporate, for my resume. I've had an amazing run. Los Angeles has been amazing for my confidence. I used to be one of those people who, like, if I did go out with friends or go out to the club, I wasn't really dancing and moving and letting myself just enjoy the moment. I was so stuck in my insecurities and my depression that I would just go out and kind of be a wallflower and not really do anything, bitch. I was boring. If people did invite me out, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stay home, and I would just stay at home by myself and wish that I was out. And I'm like, you're wishing you was out, and somebody just invited you. But I'm like, yeah, but if I would have went, I would have been in third wheel. I would just talk myself out of wanting to go out. So Los Angeles changed my life for the best, honey. I give it nothing but props and nothing but thank you to the people, the places, and the things of Los Angeles, honey, because I've changed for the better. Don't feel depressed anymore. I feel much more confident. I'm once I lose this weight, it's over for you hoes. Like I'm not gonna be one of those annoying confident hoes, but I'm just gonna be way more confident. Yeah, it's just been amazing. So the reason why I want to leave is because it's been 4 years. Shit, it's been 4 years of being here, kind of meeting people, building some relationships, um, losing relationships, and I just feel like it's time to go. I feel like I've done a lot of shit out here. I've had, like I said, career wise, I've the run of the century career wise, honey. If you run back those last five jobs I just listed that I've had in 4 years, some temp jobs, some got laid off, some had to quit, some working currently. It's just how life works. Still sickening and adding to that resume, honey. Okay, the coinage was amazing too, so I can't even complain about that either. The people have been amazing. Like I said, I'm so happy to have Barnsey in my life, y'all. Like 10 to 15 years from now, I'm still gonna know Barnsey when we're old as fuck, like old men. He's a dad and a husband, and hopefully I'm a husband, y'all. Um, Plenty, I love Plenty. Saw him and Brianna randomly downtown one day when I was riding my bike. I'm like, is that them? I'm like, it is. Love him. Um, 10 to 15 years from now, I'm sure I'm still gonna see his ass on IG talking about, you see these new shoes I got, bruh? The 2050s. I could just hear his ass now, child. More people than that, but I'm just saying I've met some amazing people. I've had some rough times too. I've lost some people who like I regret losing. Um, how Nene Leakes left Housewives of Atlanta. Nene Leakes left my life as well. That's the one biggest regret that I have in Los Angeles is like losing that friendship. That was just like the Cynthia Bailey and Nene Leakes season like 5 and 6 friendship. Like we were just that yin and yang, and that should have never fallen apart like that. That's my biggest regret. I wish that it would have never happened. If I could take it all back, I would. I take the blame for it all. It was my fault. But yeah, I've had some good times, but I've also had those bad times. Um, like I said in the previous videos, not gonna go too deep into, but just falling for people who I shouldn't have fallen for, and spent a lot of time just really thinking about that and like letting that put me down. And there was times where that like really had me down, and nobody really knows that. People think they know that because they read tweets and they read subliminal shit that they don't even know what I'm talking about, or they think they know what I'm talking about, but nobody knows how really low and deep and just down that got me. And it wasn't even because that I couldn't have that person. It was just like I said, it got so deep that it became a thing with me and God. Like I was getting angry with God. So I've had the good times and the bad times, but more great and better in good times than anything else. So the people who are like, well, where are you going next? My options right now, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I ain't pressed nothing. Where's the song? There's a ghost in here. They ain't want me to tell y'all where I'm going. Anyway, y'all, so my options right now are I'm thinking San Diego. I went to San Diego a couple weeks ago, like I said, and I really love the vibe of that city. And I just was just very calm. It wasn't as big hustle and bustle as Los Angeles. It's still near water. It's still very sunny. It's still very populated amusement parks. Nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump of a train ride back to LA to see my friends who I still have here. So that would be nothing. I'm considering Vegas. I went to Vegas last weekend. I can see myself living in Vegas. I have a job now where I can work from anywhere remotely. Thank God. Not even just during the Rona phase. After Rona, if I want to work somewhere remotely, I can do that as well with this job, as long as I do it well, and I do. So, not to toot my own horn, but toot, I do it well. Still getting used to it because it's a new job to me, but once I really have it all down, oh, I'm a slay, y'all. You hear this voice, you see this personality, like I make you feel good over the phone, customer service, and especially the escalations, honey. So being somebody who support escalations, I feel good doing that. So just feel confident. Also Chicago. Might have to take my talents back to where I'm known, I wanted to live in LA. I wanted to start a new life. I wanted to let people meet me and get their own opinions about me, and I did all of that. If you go back to Moving to LA with Depression episode 1, all the shit that I said I wanted to do, I did it. So moving home wouldn't be terrible, but I don't like winter. I'm such a snob for this weather, bitch. I might have to be a West Coast girl for life. So we'll see. I'll keep you all posted, but I just wanted to come to y'all with that. Follow me on all my social medias. #TheRealBitchy. Deuces.